really close with Matt, and we've been through a lot in these last 2 years. He's like I've told you guys before, he's meant a lot to me, and helping my progress. And you never like to see anybody go down like this, but it's football, and you just got to be ready. And nothing really going through my mind right now, but trying to get ready for New England. It's Monday night game, and we gotta go execute.
Does playing the other day give you a little bit of confidence, maybe because you did have a little bit of success there at the end?
I mean, anytime I think you get into a game and take snaps, it's going to be positive for you. Whether they're good snaps, bad snaps, anytime you can get some game reps, it's always a positive thing.
This is why you play, obviously, to be the starter, to get an opportunity. What will change this week, if anything, for you in preparation for a Monday night game?
I'm hoping nothing changes. I'm hoping that everybody comes to work and gets the game plan and executes it, and nothing's going to change on my end. I'm going to come in here and prepare like I've done before, and the only thing that's changed about that is Matt's not going to, Matt won't be here when we're breaking down film and going over stuff like we've done for the last 10 weeks. So I'm hoping nothing changes, to answer your question.
How much of that are you going to miss by not having him here with you to kind of look at the film?
Well, I'm hoping he can get back as soon as possible. It's always, we have, like I said, we have a good working relationship, and it's always good, we throw ideas off each other, but, I'm not really worried about anything. I think he's a tough guy, and he'll be back here as soon as he can.
Can you do everything in the playbook?
Yeah, I mean, everything is up and alive, and we'll see what the guys, the mad scientists the mad scientists come up with, for New England this week.
Who's the lead mad scientist?
Well, they're all in there. They all look like zombies. They're in here from dark to dark. So we'll see what happens tomorrow when we come in, and we'll get it going.
Todd kind of described you that way, one of those gym rats, the guys that's kind of always around here. Has that always helped you in your development and your comfort in stepping into roles like this?
I don't know. I mean, it's just the way I was raised. My dad was a coach, and I was always around. I think more than anything, I just feel comfortable here. I don't really play video games or anything like, so I wouldn't know what to do with myself sitting at home. So I mean, I think it's just more a comfort level. I'm comfortable here, and in this type of atmosphere.
So in terms of confidence, I mean, this won't be anything intimidating or scary or anything like that going to New England on Monday and being a first-time starter.
You trying to intimidate me right now?
It's natural, I know.
No, I mean there's so much. I think things you have to understand is there's so much that goes into playing quarterback. From studying all week to understanding what everybody has to do on every play and what they have to do. That at least in my mind, I don't have any time to really think about it. I think probably when we get up there and the lights are on, you'll probably have a wow, this is really happening moment. But up until that point, I mean, there's so much for me to worry about right now. I don't have time to think about that stuff that you just so happen to remind me about.
When was your last wow, this is really happening moment? College or whenever?
I think anytime you get on the field, and the lights are on, it's always going to be, wow, this is the NFL, whether it's preseason or whether it's when any game you play in. But like I said, I don't have a really good memory when it comes to stuff like that. So my brain is full of offense right now, so it's really don't have much room in there for anything else.
When did you find out this is your week, you're going to be stepping in?
I just got done talking with Coach Zorn upstairs after we watched the film, so probably about 7 minutes ago.
What was your reaction?
I mean, I probably had a good understanding that he wouldn't be able to play this week just with talking with him after the game. But, you never like to speculate until it happened.
How did Zorn tell you the news?
Just said be ready to go. We talked about, how we're going to approach this week as far as, the game plan. And he said that, they're up there, getting stuff ready to go. So I'll know more tomorrow morning how we're going to attack these guys.
Is to avoid that, get that number down?
You guys are throwing all these stats at me. I try not to think about that bad stuff. I don't think you can play quarterback and really worry about stuff like that. I mean, it's part of the game, and I think it's a natural human reaction to place blame on something or someone. And when you play a team sport like this, everybody's accountable. You just really have to go out and try to execute the offense, and that's the way that I look at it. You have to go out and try to execute what we're trying to do, and if something bad happens, you kind of roll with it. You know what I mean? And all that other stuff, kind of falls into place. You know what? I don't know how much input I'll have. Those guys are here from, like I said, dark to dark, and they put a lot of time in, a lot more time, than we do. Just because that's what coaches do. But I'm sure that if there's something that I don't like, they're not going to put it in just because they like it. But those guys do a great job. Bill and his staff and Todd, they do a good job, and I think offensively we just haven't really done a good job executing it, and that's what it comes down to is, the 11 guys that are on the field have to, they have to execute the play, and hopefully we'll be able to do that, better this week than we did, the last 2 weeks that we've, took L's.
Do you remember your first college start?
You know what? I got a concussion my first college start, so I don't remember my college start.
Who was that again?
I think Ohio University.
Ohio? At Pitt Stadium?
At Heinz Field.
Heinz Field?
Yep. Yeah.
You remember your first high school start?
I do. Freshman year against Montour, we won 7-6. I do. I remember that one. I didn't get a concussion in that one.
The backup quarterback's always the most favorite athlete in the city. Now you're the starting quarterback. Does that concern you at all?
No, that's always true until you're the starter, and then they look to the other guys. So now I think Ricky wears that hat.
Yeah, Ricky's the most popular guy.
Ricky's the most popular guy, and I'm probably going to be the most hated guy. So hopefully we can go out there and get a W and just execute better on offense, and we'll see what happens. It's a long haul, and Todd's done a really great job of just trying to keep looking at this as just four game seasons, and right now we're 0-1. Everybody else talks about all the BS, and right now we're just 0-1 in the first quarter, and I think he's done a tremendous job. Him and his staff have done a tremendous job of doing that. It keeps everybody focused on the task at hand, and just 4 mini seasons, and we got to just get back on track this week.